MLB 18 or so, game 47. The last one was temporarily late. But now, as so this episode goes, as good as it is. The one that we built to be created for. Okay, there we go. If you guys are just zoning in now and want to catch more MLB any 3 or 4 days every week, make sure you guys hit that like button and turn that notification bell. Because I want to show you guys how great I can be. And by the way, how am I feeling? Well, I'm still feeling a little more better. Even though I haven't threw up for the last few more days, I'm still hanging on. Not a good start. So I checked out this week's Money in the Bank, and it's not all too bad. It's not too bad at all. I mean, it just went down a little bit more. But as I told you guys earlier yesterday, that my first football, now what's left over from my previous football, but I'm finally gonna pay my phone bill and get Red Dead Redemption 2 this week, and that's why that game's gonna get a spot on the weekends, Saturdays and Sundays. So that game can start sitting, I believe, next door with Dragon Quest 11, in which DQ 11 has been doing very well as of late, and that game will be good to go. And if you guys have any questions, type it in the chat. Not a good start, 2 outs already. If anyone has a Facebook, Google Plus, or Twitter, tweet it out. Let people know that we are live as we speak. And I am off work today. Then I go back tomorrow. The good news is, I only have to work 10:15 to 2:15, and then off Tuesday. And my one and only and I we're going to be going to that Tipping University first thing in the morning. So that's part of the reason why I am, since I am getting my next football tomorrow, after I get off work in the afternoon. So I'll be good to go as well. Alright. So, when my Money in the Bank comes in this week, I'm looking to buy myself a copy of Red Dead 2, and then and pay my phone bill after that. So, oh wow, but it's all good. I'm just real tired and feeling a little more better as I usually am before the end of last week. So, just trying to hang in there. Get down. Alright. Base hit. We still have 2 outs. But if you guys have any questions, type it in the chat. If anyone has a Facebook, Google Plus, or Twitter, tweet it out. Let people know that we are live using the hashtag I am a creator equals hashtag paying it forward. We don't ask for support, right back. So,
next batter, Jamer Candelario. He'll take a look at his strike.
Like I said, I'm just tired, but I'm hanging in there. Not getting sick anymore as I never am. You know. I want to drink plenty of water today and do whatever. Foul. So I got a hold of my one and only last night after I got off work, and she didn't sound too good because the problem with that, I'll tell you guys in a minute. Part of the reason, actually, most of the reason why is she came to my store when I was on the clock for 2 to 11 last night. From last night, and apparently when she got back to the house, when my one and only got back to the house, since her and I have been together for 492 days now, as the streak, She started not feeling well. She wasn't feeling good last night when I got a hold of when her and I were on the phone, and
Here comes the first pitch.
something terribly happened. I mean, what was it, you may ask? Well, apparently she had, you guys know what Kentucky Fried Chicken is, right? KFC. If the chicken's all about the grease, all about the bones with the breast or anything, and here come the Mariners. Well, she threw up last night. I mean, in a different way that I've been doing when I had. I mean, not the same thing when I had Sunny D last week, by the end of last week, but it's different. She ate something from KFC that made her throat.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span.
That made my one and only puke up after that. And part of that, you know, it's like, no. And part of that is like, I'm hoping my love is going to be okay, you know, and then she started not, I mean, she wasn't feeling good. But you know, it's all good. I talked to my driver about it last night when I got dropped off, and when I was on the phone with her for a little while after I got off work, and you know, it is sometimes tough to overcome if you're having anything with chicken or anything, whether it's for breast or on a leg or on a thigh or something. And you sometimes start to feel to get sick, you know, and it's ridiculous, you know. I mean, look, I've always gotten sick. I mean, I'm gonna bring this up again. I've always gotten sick on occasions, but not a whole lot at late, you know, and now she's the one that's getting sick too, involving the fact that after having KFC last night, before coming to my store, and, you know, like I said, she's gonna be okay. It just takes overnight, maybe just another day, perhaps, to help heal that stomach in your system. So, I've been there. Not a good start. Or maybe not. Hashtag awesome sauce. Now, what was I, guys? Oh, yeah, yeah, like I said, my prayers go out to my love. I love her so much. She's not losing me, I'm not losing her at all. Because, look, well, at any time she ever got sick from anything that has food, like, say, chicken, anything stuck in her system, that counts, you know. A lot of that sick comes out of that, you know. I mean, you don't want to have your ass get sick a lot of times and end up in the hospital. I mean, my one and only's blood sugar's been okay, but it's been kind of peachy. For now, it's P-E-A-C-H-Y. You know, it's been kind of peachy, but it's been doing okay and whatnot. But this is gonna be all right. I'm sure my baby's gonna be all right. Oh no. I mean, I've overcome after singing Sunny D, I believe, back on the Thursday, but there's only been a few days. But I have not gone sick since then. Haven't thrown up since then, but you know, it's a good way to drink plenty of water and drink plenty of anything on the scale, you know. As long as it'll be just fine, as long as you rest up, drink plenty of water, and do whatever you have to do, you know. I've been there. She's been there the same way as I had. So that's part of. I mean, that's the only saddest part of not to get sick at all, you know. That's stupid.
and they start him out away.
So she does not want me to come over today or tonight because even though she's gonna be getting she's hoping to get better today. So but other than that, it's all good. She'll be doing awesome sauce with me and hopefully to get better by the time the art studio arrives tomorrow. And oh, by the way, they had something going on last night when I was on the clock, and when I worked from 2 in the afternoon to 11 at night last night, there were plenty of people, from what I understand. There was something going on in the city, if I'm correct. I think it was some kind of a Halloween. I think it was a Halloween parade, if I'm correct. I mean, I did not go to that, but the thing is, there was a Halloween parade going on that side of town, and I was on the clock. Some of the people came in my store and recognized me and saying that the parade was good and whatnot, and you guys have the idea. But yeah, I mean, but back to my one and only. She's gonna be okay, you know. My love, spirit, respect always comes with great power and with great responsibility, since he is the president of the Voices of Hope. You know, she's battled anything towards sickness. You know, she's been there. You know, and
especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Matuk, a runner at first with 2 gone.
So she'll pull out of this. Oh, go!
Matuk ignores his coach. He's chugging for home.
Oh, wow.
Tag, and he is out of the play. Run of the ball game. 1 left for Detroit.
Oh, man.
Second, no score.
Well, you know, I mean, anybody's fine with if people don't want to come out and get advertised and whatnot, and have a love that they have, and making sure they start feeling better as much as they can. You know, that's what I'm doing right now. You know, and she's already giving me more streaming time now. And it's kind of okay, but I was expecting that, but it's okay. Oh, wow.
He couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time, and we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
That play is indicative of how their entire season has gone so far. They make the routine plays.
Well, if you guys have any questions, type it in the chat.
They really struggle with it.
Any prayers that come into this. So
he'll get to take his first cuts here.
Well, we'll be alright.
He's set and the pitch.
Now, as for my work days for this week, I'm looking at I am most likely looking at after I do. Oh wow! After I work my sword shift tomorrow, which I go back tomorrow, and that is from 10:15 to 2:15. That I am off Tuesday, was I will not be streaming first thing in the morning. So
here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a swing and a miss by Cano as he set down on strikes, and there's 1 away.
So that's most likely part of that too. So I will not be streaming tomorrow morning. I will not be streaming Tuesday morning. For Tuesdays and Wednesdays for Final Fantasy 9, but I should be streaming Wednesday. Wednesday I have 7 to 11. Same with Thursday and Friday. If I'm correct, yeah. And then Saturday I have, if I am right, I believe there's a morning shift that's going on. I have to double check my schedule ahead of, most of the time, and see what's going on.
Missed with a
Okay.
slider.
So what's on the streaming list today? Well,
1-1.
since my one and only doesn't want me at the house today, since I'm gonna have it get better most of the time, and as we speak, well,
Fastball that just misses inside.
well, after this game is done, I'm going to be introducing a new episode of Watch Dogs 2, in which I will be doing that later on today. So there you go, and oh wow, you guys should tune in for that. Then by Monday in the afternoon, Monday I should be doing something.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he gets
Oh God.
And hits it high and deep to straightaway right.
Make it 2 outs.
Back to the warning track, and he's able
I mean,
to
it
put
depends. I
away
mean,
for
the only
the
game
second
that stands by me is
Next in at the plate is Ryan.
only baseball, if I'm right,
In the shutout last
or or I could try to bring Destiny 2 in. I don't know. But by the time here's the thing, guys.
Here's the 0-0 pitch.
You see, by the time I get Red Dead 2, that case is going to be closed. That case will be closed off this map. You know, I mean, that's the thing. I don't care. I'm going to get Red Dead 2 this week. It's just that the bets are not going to be off. They're not going to be off after this, guys. So, I don't know. I'm thinking, since I know Red Dead 2 is going to have a big slot for the weekends, I think Dragon Quest 11 will have a neighbor. Goes by the name of, like I said, goes by the name of Red Dead 2. And what's the hours for Red Dead 2, I've been checking out a review on it, and it got a 10 out of 10 for Isaiah Perspective. So that counts, so that tells you right there that Red Dead 2 is going to be in the top 5 category for Game of the Year. That is most likely going to be in that category, guys. Let me tell you why. Because if you recall, in the very first Red Dead game for the PS4, PS3 back in the early 2000s, maybe in the 2010s, you had the very first one. You had the very first one. You had Undead Nightmare, and you had 2 more games that came after that. Get down. But I don't know. I mean, I'm thinking. I just think Dragon Quest 11 is going to have competition on the weekly schedule, this weekend. I mean, like I said, you're going to have that game, Dragon Quest 11, Watch Dogs 2, Final Fantasy 9, and baseball automatically. But if you guys have any questions, type it in the chat. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna pay just gonna pay my phone bill.
And that one just missed outside. Rodriguez playing here in his age.
So that'll be all set and ready to go after that's done.
No score to this point. Line hard toward right center.
Get down, yes, base hit. We still have 1 out. As for Spider-Man, I'm still buying Spider-Man on Black Friday, and if they most likely give me 2 to 11 for that, I can still get Spider-Man whether if it's so damn busy or not. I'm still gonna get Spider-Man. Spider-Man will have no problem at all, you know. I have plenty of respect for Spider-Man. I've played a few Spider-Man games for the 2nd and 3rd. I've been one of them. I have been one of them, and I've also been Spider-Man, one Spider-Man game for the 3DS or DS system itself. Get down. make it 2 outs already. But you guys type it in the chat if you guys have any questions. I mean, look, this is very simple to me. Very, very simple to me. I think I'm gonna get Spider-Man on Black Friday, but out of respect for any other game that I've played, any game out of respect that I have ever played in my entire career, I've beaten it. I've been in any other game than any game you guys can name on off the bat. Get down. Yeah, go, go. Take first blood, baby. Take first blood. Come on. Go, go. Hashtag spirit power. Because I want to show you guys how great I am. Hashtag awesome sauce. Hashtag make it rain. Oh my goodness. But yeah, that's the thing though. If I get Spider-Man by Black Friday, if I get it by Black Friday, I don't think Red Dead 2 or I really don't consider, or I don't think Red Dead 2 and Dragon Quest 11 are gonna have any problems. Gonna have problems at all on this weekly schedule. Oh no. What do you guys think? I mean, as a matter of fact, as far as any other game goes, any game deserves a weekly spot. Deserves a weekly spot and an opportunity. Not at the same time, but one at a time, at the right time. By all means. Most of these games are necessary for me to play and to be put on the 5-game weekly schedule every week. And that has a lot of respect, a lot of charisma, a lot of passion and personality. With great power comes great responsibility. What game you do, what game and play whatever game you want to play. Like say, I also want to bring this up too. As you guys may know, I also played a game that you guys have heard of. You guys heard of an old console by the name of the Super NES, correct? I'll wait to see how many other people come in the chat using the hashtag #IamCreative. Hey guys, if you guys are just joining in right now and want the cats or MLB 18, this franchise mode, any 3 or 4 days every week. Oh wow. Make sure you guys hit that like button and turn on notifications. Because I'm going to show you guys how great I can be using the greatest community. Hashtag #IamCreative equals hashtag paying it forward. If anybody has a Facebook, Google Plus, or Twitter, tweet it out, share it. We comment, share it, hit that like button, and add it to our playlist. And we let everybody know, and let people know that we are live. Whether if it's anybody that's part-time or full-time, as we speak. But yeah, back to the Super NES. There was a demo console of the Super NES, and the price itself it's a good price to pay for or to buy for a Super NES system. You see, you have some of these Super NES games, like Super Mario World. I've been tons of times. You have The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. I've been plenty of times. Yeah. Not yet. But yeah, you had some of these. Well, you had some of these Super NES games that come buzzing in and rolling the roost for a long time, and share the opportunity, sharing the love, and sharing the personality to any game for the Super NES. But there's only one question that comes to mind. Is there a way? I mean, I talked to Paz about this when I was doing Dragon Quest 11 the other day, and And I want you guys to be honest and clear. Using the hashtag #IamACreator equals hashtag paying it forward.
The 1-2.
So here's the question. Here come the Mariners.
Down for a base hit.
They still have no outs.
That's what we refer to in
So the question on anybody's mind right now. You guys can type this answer in the chat. How many of you know how to get the hackings from any Mario game to the PS4 or Super NES? I mean, I checked out the website. It's called romhacking.net. You have Classic Mario World 2, The Great Alliance. You have Luigi's Missing, another Mario World 1 or 2. You also have a few other Mario games that I'm trying to touch base, that I'm trying to get into, but if you guys have an answer or and don't know, you guys type it in the chat, whatever you can. Because I am dying to play some of those games. Like I told Pars the other day, or yesterday. Like I told him yesterday. I'm dying to play a game like that, you know, and bring it to my PS4. But if you guys have any questions about that, type it in the chat, because some of my questions needs to be answered. By all means, using the hashtag #IamACreator. But if you guys have an answer, But if you guys have any questions, I have an answer. Just type it in the chat.
0-1 count and the pitch. Pitch outside the throw. Way late and he's
Wow.
easily.
They still have one out.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of.
But yeah, type it in the chat if you guys have an answer. I'll answer it.
Right now.
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
So yeah, you're looking at Classic Mario World 2, The Great Alliance, which I've heard some unique stuff, some good stuff about it, and
the 1-2. Oh, right back to him on the mound.
make it 2 outs.
Will get him at first, and oh boy, a missed
So that's the game I am most likely dying to play. I'm also dying to play Luigi's Missing of another Mario World, perhaps. You see, some of these Mario games that I'm talking about when I talked to Paz about it yesterday, or some of these games that I want to try,
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
that are prior to Super Mario World for the Super NES, Game Boy Advance, and any Nintendo system.
Swing in the line,
You see, some of those Mario games I do want to try. You know, I mean.
Because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get.
Oh wow. You know, and if some of you have ever played some of those Mario games, type it in the chat. It's called romhacking.com or .net.
Good take there on that pitch.
Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs.
But let me know.
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase.
So like I said, tomorrow's I will not be streaming first thing in the morning because I work 10:15 to 2:15. Then I'm off Tuesday. I will not be streaming in the morning for that either. So.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Oh my God.
Slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down.
But I would love a few questions to be answered from that, so
Third,
you can go from there.
second with 2 gone. Shot weakly to the left.
Yeah.
To be in time, and the Mariner rally gets turned away as the inning
Top of the
is
4th,
over.
1-0.
Mariners leave a couple. They trail this
Up by
one
1.
1-0.
So, you guys type it in the chat, and if you guys know the answer to my question from earlier, go right ahead.
0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
Alright,
Begin the at bat. It's 0-1. Rounded down the third baseline.
Good start.
For a base hit. Make him 1 for
Base
2
hit.
in this one.
Alright.
So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the fourth as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see, he currently ranks second in the AL in that department. Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. A cold strike on the inside corner. Down the third base.
Foul.
But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll get back in standing. Got him.
Oh, wow.
Pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mariner organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Into the box, Mike Gerber. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error for the Tigers thus far.
Oh, wow.
And this one's in the dirt. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called the ball 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And he got him.
2 outs already.
That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
First delivery to him on the way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. He'll whip this one first in time, and that ends the inning. Tigers leave 1, but they're up 1-0. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Wow.
The slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off.
3-2 2. And
wow.
this is for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Now at the plate, Robinson Cano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Cano waits on the first pitch. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
And it's 1-1. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Seager, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Hot shot on the ground is short. The second for 1.
Oh, wow.
But he wasn't able to get enough on
They still have 2 outs.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. 0-1 count and the pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Mariners leave 1. It remains 1-0.
We're still up by 1. Still 1-0.
Next up for Detroit, Nico Goodrum. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch on its way.
Excuse me.
The inside corner. Pitch on the way.
Wow.
Swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Nico Goodrum is retired to kick off the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ronnie Rodriguez. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 50th pitch of the game on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Wow.
Miss out in front of a changeup.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Fastball
2 outs already.
He couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
In there, and he's
Wow.
at 0-2 now.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a
Foul.
swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The next 0-2. Lifted into center field.
Get down.
And is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First pitch of the at-bat.
All right.
Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I love the aggressive approach at the plate, but if you're not seeing the ball, maybe you have to take a step back. You find yourself with 2 strikes, absolutely battling for your life right now.
And a breaking ball stays outside.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Chris Herman. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a slider. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Here's D. Gordon now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a bunt attempt here, and he will smartly swipe that ball away in foul territory, so we likely won't see the bunt again now with 2 strikes. Grounded to the right.
But not finished yet. Here come the Mariners.
Into right field for a single.
They still have 2 outs.
As that ball finds a crease into right field. And we'll give you a look there at the Mariners leaderboard to this point in the season. And he currently finds himself right at the top of the list in that department. So striding forward now, Denard Span. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the fastball just a bit high.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Gordon leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Span will watch another one miss. It's 2-0 now.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
The 2-0. Too tight.
Wow.
3-0.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
A runner on first with 2 away. Strike.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Swing, and he puts
Oh my God.
this one high and deep, and
Here come the Mariners.
this ball is gone.
Yep.
That was in your pants when I did your laundry.
Oh, and thank you.
2-run shot there for Denard Span.
sausage.
Home run number
Okay.
5 on
We'll
the
be down
year.
a little bit.
The Mariners have now taken a 2-1 lead.
They still have 2 outs.
Well, he thought he was just about out of this inning. Then the ball leaves the bat, and he's thinking, please go foul. But no such luck. Right off the foul pole for a 2-run homer. Sometimes this sport just isn't fair.
The batter number 2, shortstop, Segura.
Gene Segura standing in. And he'll
All
take
right.
a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0. Line towards center
Here
field.
come the Mariners.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
They still
So
have
he
2
delivers
outs.
with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in the show get absolutely hammered.
Into the box, Mitch Haniger. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mata moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More from the show, Saturday Baseball, following this message and a word from our local stations. Digging in once again, Miguel Cabrera. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. Boy, good fight on the slider, and it just missed inside.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Hit hard on the ground to short.
Good start. Base hit.
Himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
The next batter, Jamer Candelario. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Both teams with 6 hits so far. This is high, a ball and a strike. This is hit high in the air.
Get
out
down.
to left center. Span is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. From the stretch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit back up the middle.
I knew that was coming. Double play.
It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Tigers fail to make any noise. They're down 2-1. Digging in to try it again, Robinson Cano. He went down on strikes last time up.
Designated hitter, Robinson Cano.
And the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. One and two.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
The 1-2. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The next 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Still 2-2. Now a hard liner, but foul. Line drive to left.
Here come the Mariners.
Going to reach. It's a base hit. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Riding in. Now here comes higher up out of the dugout. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Alex Wilson takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 30, Alex Wilson.
First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Now the 2-0. Down the first baseline. Step on the bag for 1, and he's safe.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Standing in now, Ryan Healy. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Make it 2 outs.
And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Into the box now, Ben Gamble. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Popped him up. Candelario in foul ground, and that retires the side. 1 left for Seattle, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. The Mariners out in front of this one as we move to the 7th, but before it gets underway, let's give you a look at the game summary to this point. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, John Hicks. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
All right.
This pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Foul.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. Soft grounder.
Not a good start.
Seager ranges to his left. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Number 13.
Now at the plate, Mike Gerber. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
He pulls
Get down.
into right.
Ah, 2 outs already. Alright, we have no one in the hot seat so this morning. If you guys are joining in right now and want to catch more MLB 18 franchise mode any 3 or 4 days every week, make sure you guys hit that like button and turn on notification. Using the hashtag #IamACreator equals hashtag paying it forward. Anyone who has a Facebook, Google Plus, or Twitter, tweet it out, share it. Let people know that we are live, and as we're doing a little catching up, only trailed by 1. So, get down.
Span on the run. No trouble with
Alright.
this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit.
If you guys have any questions, type it in the chat.
Riding in, Chris Herman. Past numbers against Alex Wilson. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. The count now at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Stepping up now, D. Gordon. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Popped him up. Iglesias over to his
Make
left.
it 2 outs.
He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Can you guys hear me? Type it in the chat.
And again, as we flash you back to earlier, he's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Here comes the first pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Little tapper down the first baseline, but that one rolls foul.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Span. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel, 2-1 our score. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
Now what's up, Unstoppable? How you doing? Well,
They lead it 2-1.
when I started the stream earlier this morning, there were about 2 or 3 people that stopped in, and I don't know. I mean, they didn't type it in the chat if they could hear me or ask a few of my questions involving one website. But how you doing today, sir?
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Now,
But at least you're the first one to come in.
To get loose out there.
So Well, we're doing awesome sauce here.
0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Segura.
Ah, that's good. But Unstoppable, I have a question for you. You can type it in the chat. Do you know anything about ROMhacking.net? With to get Mario games like, say, need to make Halloween special song. Do you know anything about hacking? ROMhacking.net? No. So you didn't know anything about that. I mean, does any Mario game come to the bat? Like, say, Classic Mario World 2, Slash the Great Alliance, another Mario World 2, Luigi's Missing. Any Mario game that comes to mind?
Swing and a fly ball.
I mean, I've heard some good. I've heard some good things about it. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know much about hacking, but I talked to Pars about it yesterday. Get down. All right. Base set. We still have one out. Selling my one.
That's why there's no justice in this game. Pitcher executes a
but I'll type it in the chat.
Jams him, beats him.
So I checked, like earlier, I checked out my money in the bank. Right, but do you think? But is it possible that there's a way to get those games to the PS4 or the Super NES? Because the only YouTuber, right? But the only one that may know how to do it is Gaming Wolf Plays, and he's the only one that can try to get the games. On there. That's the problem. But I don't know. I mean, yeah, his name is Gaming Wolf Plays. It's pronounced as C before the A comes into play. You know, and he's at now he's at 1,915 supporters. And I don't know much about this guy, but you know. Another double play.
Alright. Just like that, this side is retired. One hit's all they get. Home half of the eighth, straight ahead.
But yeah, I believe he's the only one that can help out or something. What you say?
Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple.
But yeah, it's pronounced as ROM Hacks.
We'll see how he handles
as we speak. Worlds or chapters of colorful exploration. Well, is there a way to do it?
Here comes the first pitch. And
I mean, if there's a way to do it, I mean, I would have to. Do you think it would have to be added? Do you think it would be possible to get field those games onto the PS4 or when I get a Super NES again? What do you think? So I checked out my Money in the Bank this week. It's not looking too bad. It's a good amount. So with my first football for this Thursday, since I work, since I don't go back until hold on a second. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I mean, the chat is too damn slow, man. I don't know why. It's ridiculous. But you know, if there was a way to do it with, I am thinking about playing a few of those new games, but I've played any other Mario game that's been out, but not Super Mario Odyssey or any Mario Party games. A few of the newer ones, but Gaming Wolf Plays is the only one that might be the one to talk to, but I don't know. I mean, I'm dying to play some of those games, but Paz and I talked about it yesterday. To be honest with you, when I was doing Dragon Quest 11.
That winds up foul. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Ground ball Ball foul down the left
So this
side.
week's Money in the Bank, I'm going to be renew my phone bill finally. And I'm also going to get a new project this week. Hold on a second. I was going to ask you a question earlier.
2-2 now.
Have you by chance checked out the gameplay or played the first base on tact with what do you call it? Assassin's Creed Odyssey by chance? I've been asking some of the people, and they said they have not checked out the trailer or gameplay or the graphics. But I have read a review. But I did read a review about it. The graphics look great. The game looks good, but I don't know if it would be possible to add to the schedule. I mean, since I don't know if I'm going to be doing Friday the 13th this week, because I'm going to be getting Red Dead Redemption 2 this week, since I've heard that game is really good. For Game of the Year contentions with God of War, Detroit Become Human, Super Mario Odyssey, and another game that could be in there. You know? Hold on. Definitely. Oh wait a minute, also Spider-Man. I'm also still getting Spider-Man on Black Friday. And when it's my day that was going to get approved, it got rejected. Alrighty guys, top of the ninth. We're down by 1. Score is 2-1. The same situation, same solution. 1 run to tie, 2 runs for the lead. Spray and pray. 1 run to tie, 2 runs for the lead. But you know, but it depends. But what do you think? But what do you think of Red Dead Redemption 2 this week? Unstoppable. I mean, I've heard some amazing things about that game off the bat, since it's only been out since the 26th. Okay, and I'm thinking that game is going to be boosting up the competition, putting heat on the competition with God of War, Detroit Become Human, Spider-Man, and maybe even though Far Cry 5. I don't think that game's going to get any potential. Oh, by the way, how old are you again, Stoppable? That's a quick question. The King is 25, accompanied by my one and only.
Right side. Gordon is
not a good start.
On to first, and that is a big out to start the ninth.
We still need 1 run to tie, 2 runs for the lead.
As we take a look at league saves leaders entering
19, nice.
See there, he currently leads the AL.
But yeah, but what do you think of the graphics for Red Dead 2? I mean, it looks, in my honest opinion, it looks amazing. 10 out of 10 from IGN perspective for the Xbox One and PS4. So I'm still definitely getting that this week after my phone bill's done. So 1 run to tie, 2 runs to win. Actually, no, excuse me. 1 run to tie, 2 runs for the lead. So I'll see what I can do. I mean, better than GTA? Exactly, by far. By far. Because GTA 6 is going to be the same format as the 5th one has with online. Foul. 1 run to tie, 2 runs for the lead. Pop up already.
Ranging into the outfield.
2 outs already. But what about, but what do you think of Spider-Man? Spider-Man has only been out, I believe, for a few more weeks ahead of time. Alright guys, 1 run to tie, 2 runs for the lead.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Alright. But it depends. I mean, I'm still dying to play the newest Mario games that's on there. On the ROM hacking. But we'll see what happens.
Now a swing
Ah!
in the second. Gordon is up with it.
Damn it.
On to first would be in time to get him, and the Mariners will put an end to their
Well,
three-game skid.
Well, they're back to their winning ways now. Our record is now 14 and 33, if I'm right. It still ain't that bad. Final score: Seattle 2, Detroit 1. This was only a low-scoring game, but you know, it was close. But like I said, stoppable. Question for you: do you think there's still a way to get some of the hacking games to the consoles, to the few of the consoles? Or do you think it's, or would I have to ask somebody who's good with hackings? Type it in the chat. I'll look at my phone. Yeah, 14-3. Seawolves double A do not have 4 valid lineups. Seawolves. Okay. Upset.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the
Hold on,
Show.
let me see.
Starting in the American League Central, Wade LeBlanc won his 4th game thus far as the Mariners got past the Tigers 2-1.
So let me ask you this.
Only 5 hits as a staff.
If it can be done, would my YouTube account, would my YouTube be banned if that would have happened? What do you think?
The Brewers
28-19.
as they defeated the Twins in
Upset.
the Twin Cities,
So
8-1.
game.
The
Upset.
Indians hit 3 long balls as they got a win over the Astros in Houston, 12-8. Sean Manaea earned the win, his 4th this season, as the A's took
28-19.
2-1. Robbie Scott earned the
Upset.
3rd W of his season as the Red Sox claimed victory over the Orioles, 4-3. The Rays allowed only 5 hits in the game as they pulled off.
Our record is now 14-33.
A.J. Minter got his 2nd W of the season as the Braves downed the Marlins.
So my PSN would be banned if I do it.
As they pulled away from the Nationals, 11-0.
But I mean, what if I end up getting a Super NES again? Would I have to do that instead of using the PS4 by any chance? Stoppable.
4-1. The Pirates starting pitcher, number 49, grabbed the
I mean, I know there's a way to do it, but
the Buccos to a win over San Diego, 7-4.
So I don't know. I'll ask that quick question in a few.
4-1. Hunter into today's action.
Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for Game 47. Our record is back down to 14-33. If you guys want to catch more MLB 18 to so franchise mode any 3 or 4 days every week, make sure you guys hit that like button and turn on notification bell. Using and following the hashtag I am a creator equals hashtag paying it forward. Okay, you're only a PS3 modder? Okay. But Parts told me that I need an emulator for that Super NES in order to get the hackings, in order to get the games like that. And if I do that, if I end up getting a Super NES again, if I do, I mean, I don't think it'll be a problem at all, but I'll see what I can do, my man. I'm pretty sure I'll find him. But Game 48 might be tomorrow in the afternoon, depending how my love is. We've now been together for 492 days, so I'm pretty sure she'll be doing all right. After she got sick last night. So, other than that, I might be streaming tomorrow after I get off work. It depends. Or I might just get dropped off at Subway after that. It depends. Then I have 3 7-11s this week, and then most of that I'm gonna be streaming for that. If I go into work for those 7-11s this week. But Final Fantasy 9 will still be done on Tuesdays on that new episode on Wednesday. Same with Dragon Quest 11 as we speak, and for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. But if once I buy Red Dead Redemption 2 this week, That'll be for the weekends. So, if you guys have any questions, type it in the chat. Anybody? Next day you're very busy. Well, as king, they only have me working 10:15 to 2:15. You know, but that ain't that bad at all. Just looking at 24 hours this week off the bat, and then, you know, like I said, it's not all that bad. Then my hours go a little more higher as I'm looking at. A little over 31 hours, and then the other one that came in, the new schedule that came in yesterday, I'm looking at not 30, not 20, 40 hours stoppable. 40 hours right off this business. So I don't know. So my next game I will be doing later on today, it will be Watch Dogs 2. Make sure you guys stay tuned for that, as we're going to see how we're doing. Take care, Stopple. I'll see you soon. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching. I'll be doing Watch Dogs 2 later on today, depending if my one and only still wants me at the house or not. If she's starting to get a little more better or not. I hope you all enjoyed. Hashtag I am a creator equals hashtag paying it forward. And hashtag spirit power. Be good to one another. Be kind to one another. And love one another. And I'll see you guys soon. Final score. Mariners 2, Tigers 1 are now, our record is back down to 14 and 33.